So here we are with episode 3 of Girls Band Cry. Last episode, we get to see Nina's self-destructive habits, and we were introduced to our new character, Awa Subaru, who is going to be the drummer. We'll be excited to see more of her, so without further ado, let's get started. Oh, she's making the music. Just making it on her app and everything. Oh yeah, 169. That was like the same animation of like the first episode of her like jumping into space. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she was supposed to be studying, but she got distracted. Ah, rip. Relatable. Why study when you can just do this instead? Damn, it's like daytime already. She's just... Oh shit, even the pigeon's rocking out. The pigeon's going at it in a pattern. Why study when you can do that instead, huh? Come on now. I sense a tsundere in the midst somewhere. I was just looking at one of them. I just sense it. Alright. Stumbling conversation. Damn, she's just snoring out here. Yo, it's supposed to be a quiet zone too. The pigeon was on the rhythm. Damn right. Shh. Well, you can just say that you were doing it for your band. Oh, she's thinking about the music again. Is she just living here now? Steaming meat buns. On chocolate? Oh, no, that's soy sauce. Okay. Okay, first of all, alright, I have a problem with this. Alright, why would you fucking soak the entire meat buns there? It's gonna get fucking soggy. Alright, if you want sauce on your goddamn meat buns, just... Also, why are they all just layer up? Like, anyways, you could've just gotten a fucking bowl and put the sauce in, dip it instead. God, I hate people who put sauce on, like, the food instead of, like, in a bowl. Okay, cool. Why are you just holding that with the sauce on you? Why? I can't believe she's holding it like that. Why are you guys holding the sauce like that? You guys just have sauce over your hand. Yup. That is true. She's running. Your phone. Hey, shouldn't be putting a blame on somebody. Oh, no! Yeah, don't delete the app! Oh, off she goes! To make more music in her app. You eat it. So many meat buns. Oh, I was thinking, gee. Really taking the time to get the fuck out. Alright, bye! Subaru's just out here trying to talk to her. Nina's just like, haha, I'm out of here, goodbye! Oh, somebody left their phone. You can go after school. Just basically forcing her to try to be friends with Subaru. Bumpkin spotted? Shut the fuck up! I'm over here like, you're gonna be like that when you fucking go and travel. Like, shut the fuck up. Damn, it's like nighttime by the time you're here. Jesus Christ, how many miles did you walk? Subaru? There she is! She's like, I gotta get out. You're always studying. Damn. Damn. Subaru's sure trying real hard to just like want me out of the band. Just asking. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know that. Okay, be out with it. Oh, they're having... Yeah, push studying back. Oh, she's just passing out tissues. Mm-hmm. I suppose that's how it was with Diamond Dust. So this is the new band that they made? Yeah, no, this is still Diamond Dust. Okay, Eternal Flame. Okay. Yeah, out with it! Just intimidated. See, look, the self-fulfilling prophecy. But like, if they're trying to be your friends, they're not trying to be your fucking enemy, you know? Like, she's over here trying to combat with them. You are a pain to deal with. Damn! No. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, unlike me. Case file of Grandma Detective. Oh wow. Ah, okay. Of course, that's just the pressure. Of course not. It's true, so who cares? Aw, yeah. You're officially my friends. That cat really likes Nina. Out in public? Yeah, of course. Oh, where else? She's running. I'm out. See you later. She's ready to go, dude. She's just... That's 2D. That's very interesting. How will you... If you don't have no experience, how will you gain experience if you don't do it? Uh-oh. Okay, y'all really need to put oil on that. Give it a moment, she'll come back. I've got you figured out. Found my trap card, dude. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be prepared at all times. Oh my god, she just plugged us up. Oh, matching the... Very nice. Very nice. A little jamming session. Ha! Her trap card! Show it! Show me your goosebumps. Her voice is fucked now. Damn, just flipped her off. I was wondering, like, is she... Okay, interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, so those two are the... Okay. Her band, her old band. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nina's just not here. Oh! Damn, just got clothes for her? Uh-oh. Yo, paint her a nail and everything. Oh, the crowd's like, oh shit. Rock! Oh my god, dude, you fucking dressed her up like a clown. Yo, with like clown boots and everything, bro. Yeah! Alright. Sorry, I saw a red balloon. I'm just like, Sean. Or is it Jason? That's such a jester outfit. Oh my god, that red balloon popped. That's how powerful her voice is. Wow! 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 Congrats! Yeah! Rock! What the? What the? What the? What the fuck? Yo, man, spoilers. Yeah, this is rock. Anyways, I'm quitting the band. Okay. Okay, there was this one part of this scene that I wanted to look at again. This almost looks 2D, doesn't it? The way that they drew this here? Like, you can see that they're, like, the gamified 3D. But, like, these people, they look almost like they're 2D, like they're drawn. Very interesting. Okay, but that's not where I was wanting to look at. It should be somewhere over the rainbow. Here it is, I think. Maybe not, actually. No. Oh, it's right here, actually. It's right here when, she goes and she's ready to fucking leave and everything. Yeah, right here. These two, right here. Yeah, they're drawn. Very interesting. Very interesting contrast. I was thinking about how, like, are they going to mix in, 2D and 3D together, and some of the characters that they have are, like, in 2D. Right? Because, like, there's no... You don't see that roundness that, like, a 3D character has. Okay, very interesting. But alright, with that, we're gonna get right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 3 of Girls Band Cry. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good episode. We got a little bit more focus on Subaru, and we also got to see a little glimpse of who I assume is going to join their band eventually, although it seems like they were already a part of a band, and like they already knew each other. So that'll be interesting, the two girls who are working at Yoshinoya. You know, they were both wearing a mask, but like their hairstyle, like, is very familiar to the girls in the opening. So I assume that they're going to join, and they were planning on watching the concert anyway, so we'll just have to see. Somebody is going to quit next episode, so there's that too, I guess. You know, we're gonna have God, this band is always on the fucking brink of quitting. And they barely got started, bro. I will say for Nina's character, I feel like it's a bit of a breath of fresh air, almost, probably, because you don't often see these type of characters where they're insecure about themselves, and like typically if they're like that, they're much more softer in tone, right? Meanwhile, Nina is much more aggressive in her feelings, right? She has very much self-destructive behavior. She's willing to burn down these bridges even when she's going to regret it later, right? She just lets her emotion take over her. And the reason why I say that's a breath of fresh air is because you don't often see this for female characters. For male characters, you might see it, and especially if they're like side characters or something, you know, because the whole idea of aggression and male characters fit each other like a glove, unfortunately. But when you get characters like this for Nina, right, a character that is insecure about their feelings and whatnot, right, they're often much more softer and weaker-ish. And so seeing Nina being like this, even if it's frustrating for the other characters, like, and like, you know, like Momoka knows that this is just how she is and whatnot. But yeah, again, for someone like Nina to be like this, I think it's a breath of fresh air. I really enjoy her character so far because, you know, I feel her, you know? I feel her. I've been on that path before of just fucking self-destructing and everything. So I really enjoyed all of this. And for Nina as a whole, I feel don't really have too much to say. I feel like in terms of this episode, the most that I want to talk about is probably Subaru. For Subaru, I enjoyed her character in the last episode. I was just like, hopefully we'll get to see more of her, you know, get to hear a little bit of her backstory and whatnot. And here we are in this episode, right, with Subaru continuing to try to befriend Nina, and Nina is constantly pulling away. So Subaru finally decided to be like, yo, do you hate me? You want me to quit the band or something? Because, like, I will. And like, we've seen Subaru being considerate to Nina before, but, like, her being considerate to Nina makes Nina feel pissy because she's just so combative against other people that, and especially if they're trying to be her friend or something, right? She doesn't like to be taken advantage of, right? And that feeling of, I would probably say control. Probably she has that fear of like a lack of control where like if she allows Subaru to continue doing whatever her way is, right? She's going to let Subaru get away with it, right? Get it her way and whatnot, instead of Nina having it her way. So seems like Nina herself is having that fear of like, again, it's either a loss of control or like a fear of being taken advantage of, kind of like how she was when she was bullied, and like she probably felt powerless. Also that too, like the whole powerless, which combines to like the fear of like control and whatnot. So it's understandable that like that whole fear of her is making her fight back against all these people, even if like they're like Subaru's just out here trying to be her friend, is being considerate, is understanding that Nina is going through her fucking shit, you know? And like when, and even like when Subaru mentions like, oh, so this is why you drop out of school, and like she kind of just say that in like a comment of just like, okay, I understand this is why you drop out, right? But Nina hears that and she's just like, oh, so you're just looking down on me then, huh? Because you're going to school, you're going to acting school, you've got a passion, I don't. You know, I'm just over here trying to get through this fucking mud that I'm in right now, and you're just a top class girl or whatever. Kind of like how Nina says, oh, Subaru's out here being nice to me just to really show how big her heart is. Like Nina continues with that self-fulfilling prophecy of like, well, people hate me anyway, so I assume that they're doing this because they hate me. Or again, she's gonna do something that makes people hate her, so then she can just be like, yeah, see, look, they hate me. So she sort of not to say looks down on Subaru, but she thinks that Subaru looks down on her just because her position is just so much higher than her. And I like that Subaru points it out to her to tell her that, hey, just to let you know that, like, I'm in the same position as you. I'm not finishing high school either. I'm going to acting school, but that doesn't count as me completing high school. And when Nina talks about, like, at least you have a passion, and Subaru's like, well, actually, this isn't my passion at all. I'm just following my grandmother's footstep. And it's that feeling of, well, maybe Nina and Subaru are a little bit more closely related to one another in the fact that Nina had to follow through her family tenets while Subaru has to follow through her grandma's footsteps. It's just that Nina went in a whole completely different direction, and also because she got bullied by, like, literally everybody, and Subaru is feeling the pressure of everybody around her, thinking that it's obviously, you know, your grandma's an actor, so you're going to become an actor. That's just how that goes. And, like, her grandma's the one who basically forced her to join the acting school and whatnot. And the reason why Subaru is here to join the band is because she's in her rebellious phase, right? She's rebelling right now. Overall, I really enjoy this whole interaction between Nina and Subaru, and with Subaru talking about how, like, hey, since we're in a band and everything, we should probably make our intentions clear, right? We should probably make our feelings clear to one another, so we should talk this whole thing out, because if we don't, you know, if we let everything bottled up, it's gonna fucking burst at the wrong moment, and, like, this is how groups will end up disbanding. And as Subaru was talking about that, we get to see Momoka looking at, I believe that's what it was, right? Hold on, let me go check. Yeah, so Subaru was describing, like, how bands should talk each other out, and so they show us Momoka working, and then there's the diamond dust thing right here. I can't remember which one of the three she joined with and who's the new one, but yeah, Diamond Dust is continuing on, and Momoka's being left in the dirt and whatnot. So I like that Subaru, again, is trying to make things clear and transparent, right? What do you dislike about me? Just tell me about it, so then we can get this over with. We can get this beef that we've got over with. And going back to Nina and how her feeling like she is combative towards somebody trying to befriend her. Let me see if I can find the part. I'm just bad at letting people get close. I'm shy and it makes people act considerate around me. And so Subaru was like, that's what upsets you? That people are being considerate? Not quite. It's just when someone tries to make me their friend, I don't want to give in so easily and let them have it their way. That's just how they make me feel. And Subaru's like, you are a pain to deal with. Jesus Christ, what a pain in the ass. So I don't want to have them have their way. Again, it's that feeling of, like, that loss of power. And the way that Nina says it, try to make me their friends. Not like this isn't a two-way street, right? It's just somebody coming in, it's just like, you're my friend now. Nina's just like, no! I don't want to be your friend. Like, instead, for Nina, it's like, it feels for her, it's like a one-way street. It's either they go my way or they go their way. And she doesn't want them to go their way. But, again, just the way that she puts that in word, right? Trying to make me their friend instead of us becoming friends. Kind of makes me wonder if, like, that's how she feels with the quote-unquote friends that she had back in school. If she had any, anyways. But that feeling that she gets, where she continuously tries to push people away when they're, like, just trying to be her friend, I totally get that, except it's not particularly friends. I don't particularly have too much problems with, like, trying to be friends with people. Like, for me, I feel like if I see that the person is putting in effort to being my friend, I'll try to put in the same amount of effort as well, right? And if I see that they don't put any effort, then I'm just like, okay, that's just it, you know, we'll just fizzle out, and that's totally fine, that's okay. But then, like, people who put in effort for me, I do feel a little bit bad sometimes, because I get moments where I'm just like, I don't want to talk with anybody. Like, yesterday, I didn't want to talk to anybody at all. Like, I was just, I felt sick, I felt crusty, you know, I felt grumpy, and I just didn't I didn't want to talk to anybody. It's not like I was like barely online at all yesterday, and it was no bueno, that's for sure. But in terms of like burning bridges and all that, I feel that in terms of if I have like even an inkling of a feeling that somebody might have like let's say a crush or like an interest that is romantic towards me, if I like, typically those sort of signs flies right over my head in the beginning, right? If like somebody's trying to flirt with me or somebody's trying to, you know, put a move on me or whatever, I don't really realize it until like after I'm out of the situation, you know, like a day after. I'm like thinking about it and I'm just like, wait a minute, is this person trying to hit on me this whole time, right? That's and like the moment my brain starts to think about that, that's when I'm just like, oh no, I can't have that. You know, I can't let them think about me like that. And so what I would do is that I would basically be an asshole. You know, that like, even if you had like an inkling of like a crush or any romantic interest towards me, I will make sure to fucking crush that. You know, I'll make sure to let you know that I am not I am not this person that they think I am, you know. And I'm just but then at the same time, it's just kind of like, no, it's just me being somebody else just so I can like trample all over their fucking feelings and just to let them know that this is a bad idea, okay? Stop pursuing me, get the fuck away. Like, that's typically how I feel. And I feel like in the beginning, when I've had like other people come up to me and like kind of put that like whole like romantic interest in me or something, I always felt a little weird and awkward about it, and I kind of just like, you know, I kind of shy away and I'm just like moving away. But I feel like as I grow older, I've just gotten more aggressive when it comes to that. And it you know, I will say it does piss me off at some point that this is the way that I am, unfortunately. And like, for me, I feel like I don't really have a big intention to stop myself, honestly. But I also kind of, the reason why I don't stop myself on that is because typically the people that I have this inkling that they have like, again, a romantic interest towards me, I don't share the same feeling, right? And so it's that feeling of like a potential unrequited love, and like, I don't like it. So I'd rather just like squash that feeling and just let them like move on, you know, like go to somebody else, because like, you're not getting this. And so in terms of that part, I definitely feel the way that Nina's feeling. I get very combative about it. So we had a live concert because Momoka saw the picture between Subaru and Nina, and she's just like, wow, you guys are two unsatisfied people, that's for sure. But, you know, with that unsatisfied feeling, they can put that all into rock. And so, and, you know, Momoka probably is, like, unsatisfied with herself as well. Consider that, you know, she quit away from Diamond Dust and she was ready to quit and everything. Quit singing overall. So, Momoka probably feels that as well. So she's like, you know what? Let's fucking do a live concert. Why not? I can't even figure out how they managed to get into that slot in the first place. But, you know, whatever. So we've got the girl working at Yoshinoya. You know, she's over here asking if they're in a band. And she's got a business card, it looks like, right? So she's very nice. And so she goes in and she shows it. So the temporary name is Shin Kawasaki. Okay. Go 9 email at Shin. Alright. I would presume maybe that is an actual, for Twitter, I mean, or at least for social media in general. So she shows her that, and I did say, I had a tsundere tingling somewhere. I don't know. She could not be. Who knows, you know? Maybe my tsundere radar is all wrong, and there's just no tsundere in this band at all. In this show, I mean. Who knows? Who knows? But nobody answered it for me. All right, I'm just making an assumption. We'll just have to see if my tsundere radar is accurate or not in the series. But my anxiety won't let me be super confident about it, so I'm just gonna backpedal and say that there's probably no tsunderes, just in case, you know, just in case, because if it doesn't happen, I'll be like, all right. I feel at least I have an idea that there wasn't no tsundere. That's a double negative. There was a tsundere. That there was no tsundere this whole time. So, but we'll just have to see, you know. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to look at this one. Benny Shoga. That's what it is. Benny Shoga. Okay. I saw that. I saw Benny, and the first thing I thought it was Benihana. I want to listen to them first. Okay, okay. I mean, we did see her get all pissy when Nina flipped her off. But then again, you know, understandable, like that she would get fucking pissy at it. But the reason why I'm also thinking that she's a tsundere is because of the pairing that she has, right? Because like typically if you've got somebody who's like a tsundere, you have to pair her off with another person who is like the opposite of her, and that's what this girl looks like, the one that's holding the car and everything. So we'll just have to see. So we had the band playing and everything, and other than the fact that Nina is wearing a literal jester outfit, the whole concert went well, right? She went in, she got in with the rhythm, and there wasn't any problem for the most part, you know? So I enjoyed that they had their first playing session, and it was good for the most part, you know, or it was average. Who knows? I'm just gonna stick with good for the most part. That's my verdict on this. Oh, I just realized the whole quitting thing. I kept thinking that's probably Subaru or something, because like Momoka literally got convinced by Nina to continue on, so like she's not gonna quit. And like Nina, it's not going to. I mean, she threatened to quit many times, but she just keeps coming back. So like, Nina is like in the game, right? Her and so the only person I assume is like, I'm quitting the band is probably Subaru. And my only assumption is because she never told her grandma that she had a band before, and so they're out here playing for the first time. So maybe somebody from her school or something told her grandma about it, and then her grandma's just like, you can't do this, this is bad, no bueno, right? So probably, who knows, that's just me assuming some things. And again, overall, good episode. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Other than that, well, I'm gonna leave now. Bye.